Everyone agreed on one thing. He did it. The police believed it. The neighbors believed it. Even his own family believed it. There was motive. There were witnesses. There was a timeline that only worked if he was guilty. There was just one problem. No body was ever found. And without it, the truth stayed legally invisible. This isn't a case with a neat conclusion. There's no reassurance. Just a case that refuses to end. She vanished on a Tuesday. There were no signs of struggle, no forced entry. Her phone was left behind, still charging on the nightstand. She had plans that night, plans she was excited about. She didn't cancel them. She just didn't show up. That alone was completely out of character for her. By morning, her friends and family were worried. By nightfall, they were certain. She didn't just leave. Something had happened to her. She didn't leave willingly. The mystery wasn't about whether she was gone, but where she had gone and who was responsible. There was no mystery about who saw her last. It was him, her partner, her ex, the man everyone in her life already felt uneasy about. Witnesses saw his car parked outside her place late into the evening. Neighbors heard raised voices, the sharp, unmistakable sound of a heated argument. Security cameras placed him there, and then, later, driving away alone. When the police questioned him, he didn't deny any of it. He admitted they argued. He said he left, and he insisted that she was alive and well when he did. But almost no one believed him. His story just didn't add up. The motive wasn't subtle. It was money. It was control. It was a possessiveness that had been escalating for months. The threats were all documented in text messages, a digital trail of intimidation that painted a dark picture. Her friends had warned her. Her family had begged her to leave him for good. In the days before she vanished, she received a message from him that sent a chill down everyone's spine. "If I can't have you, no one will." When confronted with this later, he claimed it was just emotional hyperbole, not a literal threat. Investigators didn't buy it, and neither did the public. It felt like a confession written before the crime. Police searched everywhere. They combed through his car, his home, and the surrounding land. They sent dive teams into nearby bodies of water. They found things, traces that pointed towards a violent struggle. There were fresh scratches deep inside the trunk of his car. Receipts showed he'd bought a bizarre amount of heavy-duty cleaning supplies late at night, just after he was seen leaving her place. They found clothing that had been washed aggressively, almost too aggressively, as if trying to erase a stain that wouldn't come out. But there was no blood, no human remains, no definitive, undeniable proof of death. Every single piece of evidence suggested violence, but none of it proved murder. Prosecutors went into the case feeling confident. They had a strong motive. They had opportunity. He was the last person to see her alive. They had a mountain of suspicious behavior and a series of inconsistent statements he'd made to police. What they didn't have was a body, and the defense attorneys latched on to that single glaring absence relentlessly. Their argument was simple and brutally effective. No body means no crime scene. No crime scene means there's no way to confirm a homicide even took place. And without a confirmed homicide, how can there possibly be a murder charge? It was a legal loophole that felt like a canyon. The trial was brutal. Witness after witness took the stand to testify against him. Friends tearfully described her growing fear in the weeks leading up to her disappearance. Experts explained the statistical improbability of an adult woman vanishing without a trace. Investigators laid out the damning timeline, second by second. And through it all, the jury watched him closely. He showed no emotion, no visible grief for the woman he claimed to love, no panic as the evidence mounted against him. That cold, stoic silence made him look guilty to everyone in the room. But appearances and gut feelings don't meet the high legal standard of beyond a reasonable doubt. The defense asked one question over and over again to every witness. Can you prove she's dead? No one could. The verdict came back. Not guilty. The courtroom erupted. Some of her family members cried out in anguish. Some people in the gallery shouted in anger. Others just stared forward in stunned disbelief. Outside the courthouse, the public reaction was immediate and furious. The headlines were savage. This is a miscarriage of justice. He got away with murder. The system failed her. He walked out of the court, a free man. And everyone who had followed the case knew exactly what they believed it meant. Years passed. She never resurfaced. There was no financial activity on her accounts, no credible sightings, no contact with anyone she had ever known. He changed his name and moved to a different state. He has consistently refused all interviews. Every few years, cold case investigators revisit the files, hoping for a breakthrough, a new piece of technology, or a confession. But still, there is no body. There is no new evidence. Legally, the case remains unresolved, an open wound in the justice system. Socially, it was decided a long time ago. And here's the uncomfortable truth of a case like this. People don't always need legal proof to decide guilt. They look for patterns. They look at behavior. They look at history. The law demands absolute certainty. But the human mind doesn't work that way. Everyone who knew the story believed he was guilty. They still do. But without a body, the truth exists only as a powerful, unshakable belief. And belief doesn't put someone in prison. It just follows them forever. Thanks for watching. Follow for more unsettling true crimes. This is Dark Trace.